Good morning, friends. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. It's 8:42 and I was up at the crack of dawn and I can't believe what I did. I wasn't planning on sending Mazai to school today anyways. If you watch my video from yesterday, she's not feeling the greatest. A bit of a virus, but nothing major. But I went and woke up Mally and Misha, 6:45 in the morning. Got them all up, got them breakfast, got them dressed. Well, they got themselves dressed and all that stuff, but out waiting for the bus. There's no school today. I couldn't believe it. It's like a marking day or something like that, but I distinctly remember getting a text because the school notifies you via text or email about anything that's updated. And I remember getting a text that there will be school on Thursday. Because originally I knew it was supposed to be canceled and then it was back on. I reread it this morning and that's just the high school. The high school has school today, but the elementary school does not. So I got the kids up and I'm knocking myself now because they'd probably still be sleeping. But of course they wouldn't go back to bed after that. But yeah, that kind of day. Miss Muffet's out there finishing up her bottle. She's about to be picked up for a visit here in about 15 minutes. My husband's gone to work and Maze is out there finishing his breakfast. I'm going to give him a dunk here in a minute because he needs one. And, I just got a message from my daughter. Evie rolled over for the first time. Yay, Evie! He's my grandbaby if you guys don't know. Exciting. What a milestone. Anyways, I'm going to have a coffee. My husband, when I got back from outpatients last night, if you've seen that video, you understand what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, I was at outpatients last night with Messiah for, gosh, almost 5 hours. And like I say, everything's okay. But when I got home, there was a Tim Hortons coffee sitting here on the table. So he must have got it for me when he came home. So I just stuck that in the fridge and I'm going to reheat it in the microwave for a few minutes. And that's what I'm going to have. So it'll be all good. So I don't know what today's going to bring because I got a house full of kids still, even though Miss Muffet's heading out. Still got a house full. Oh, and it's garbage day. I'm just trying to give you the lowdown on my morning. I had to poke my son a few times to get up. I went out and collapsed all those boxes from yesterday and stuck it in the box and helped him bring garbage out. Because, of course, he was a little late getting up, but he did most of it. Mally made herself a smoothie with blueberry and broccoli and a little water. She loves that stuff. Which, it's all good because it's all good for you. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let me have my coffee and I'll check back in a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So Mally wants to bake cookies today and she wants to do it all by herself. So I'm going to let her attempt it. It's going to be her first time.
Ever cooking, like baking?
Baking, yes, with no help. I just lifted down this big box and I'll be the one to take the hot pans out of the oven. The rest...
Out of the oven.
Out of the oven.
Put it in.
Yes. So, I'm going to get her to film an episode of Kids in the Kitchen. It just won't be posted today. But, just so we have her record of her first attempt at making cookies.
I don't really want to talk.
You don't have to talk. I can put it to music.
Okay.
Well, while Mally's baking up a storm, I just got Maze out of getting the rinse off. We're going to cream him up. He's going to be good as new. right, I'm just packing up the cookies. Mally cleaned up the rest of the mess. But look, she decorated some of them. She melted some chocolate chips and put some sprinkles on them and stuff. It looks really cute. She didn't do them all, but just some. If you can see, a lot of them have been eaten. But they are absolutely stunning. She was going to do a Kids in the Kitchen one, but she wanted to do her first batch, you know, just minimal. And then now that we know and she feels comfortable making it, the next time she makes them, we'll do a little video for her to share. So yeah, pretty. Ta-da! Last piece. Ooh,
And
2 puzzles. That one you guys did all by yourself.
But we're not gonna break these.
Not right now. Are you guys gonna go outside?
Yep.
Let's get your Gengas on. Well, it's 1 o'clock now. I have my little bean here. My daughter was here too, but she just left. She's coming back in a little bit. Messiah's having some veggie soup. She's still not 100%, but the other kids wanted to go outside and have a picnic. So Mally packed them a little lunch and has a tablecloth out there. I'll bring you guys out so you can see what they're doing. Just get my boots on. It's nice out today. It's still cool, but it's not freezing bitter cold, but you need your winter jacket on. I have a little hat on Maze. Let me just shut this for a second. Alright, let's go see. They're out at the little picnic tables. Oh, yeah, the sun is shining. The birds are singing. And is that the garbage truck coming? It is! Hooray! It's the garbage truck. Hooray, hooray. How you guys doing?
Okay.
These guys just want to have a picnic with you. I need to stay in the house though because Evie's in there. Well guys, I'm juggling like a mad woman, but what's different, huh? What time is it? It's 10 to 3, so I need to start figuring out what I'm doing for supper. Well, I know what I'm doing for supper because I got stuff to use up in my fridge. My husband requested, he has some chicken breast in here, and he bought some like Alfredo sauce. Oh. This, he has 2 jars of it. What is it? Roasted red pepper Alfredo. So I have 2 of those, and I'm just going to do up some pasta. I'll fry up the chicken and onions separately and mix it all together, and that'll be supper. So I'll bring you back when I start doing that, but I still hear some grumbles out there, so I gotta go priorities first, right? Baby cuddles, here I come. Well, Mally's going to tend the baby for a minute while I
Hey everybody. Oh,
while I cut up some chicken. But look at my own muscle man. Do it, Maze. Do your reps. There you go. He fits right under it.
It's like the perfect size.
He is. All right, Mally. I'll only be... Oh, I'll heat up his bottle a little bit. Alright guys, I just cut it up in chunks. A nice size onion, little S&P. I'm gonna fry it up. Not that it's all dried out or anything. I'll taste it. If it needs a little more salt and pepper, I will, but I might add a little garlic to it too after it gets almost cooked. So, yes, and I'll get a pot of water boiling. Well, I put some garlic powder, a little onion powder, and some Italian seasoning in here too. And I thought I'm going to drop some of the, just like a handful of this broccoli in here in just a couple of minutes. Because it needs a splash of color, right? While that water's evaporating in the chicken, usually I would put the sauce right in with the chicken, but I have a lot of chicken in there and I'm not going to have enough room, so after the chicken's done I'll put it in with the pasta because I haven't cooked the pasta yet, and then I'll just heat up the sauce in the pan and then dump it in together. So I put 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup in there just because I'm making a whole thing of spaghetti and 2 packages of chicken breast. These 2 little jars aren't going to be enough. So now I'm going to put a little milk in those jars to shake off the rest of it. Has a tinge of like pink. It must be the peppers that were in there. Do you guys do this with your jars of sauce? No. I just shake it up so it gets all the stuff off the side, or as much as I can. I like these little jars. They're good for storing food and stuff like that. I've never canned with them. I know some people can with jars like this that come with their own tops. I just have never done it. I don't know how. I gotta learn how to do that. There. I'll just make sure it's nice and smooth. Maybe get a whisk. And then just warm it up. I can't put it in with the chicken or it would overflow, I think. And hopefully this will be enough. We'll see. I could always add some cheese to it. I think there's some grated cheese in the fridge. We'll see. So here's the sauce. I found a container of sour cream in my fridge too. It was about half a container. I put that in here too, so it's going to be good and rich, but it's going to be good. And I am going to use that cheese. I might put this, make it like a bake, or they could just top it with cheese, but I might put it in one of those containers and then just cover it with cheese and heat it up, and as soon as the cheese on top's melted, it'll be done. Before you do it. So there it is. I haven't mixed it up. I mixed it a little bit and then I thought I'd show you guys. I am going to put them in these trays. I sprayed 2 trays with that cooking oil. And then I'll just cover it, smother it, cover it with some cheese. Do you guys remember those commercials? Stop cooking with cheese if you want your kids to leave home. Stop cooking with cheese. Ooey, gooey, gooey good.
And deliciousness.
So my daughter just got here to pick up the little bean and wants to have a plate. So I just dished her out one. I just took this out of the oven, but look how well that sat up, just like that. It's kind of like, well, I guess it's tetrazzini, but I used Alfredo sauce, so a mixture of the two. But yes, I just sprinkled a bit of parsley over top of it to make it look pretty, and there you have it. Well guys, we're off to the races now. I need to go and get, I parked way over here today, so the kids were outside riding bikes in the mud. Yeah, you can imagine the state they were in when they got in the house. But we need to go do the afternoon run. I just spoke to my husband, and he's just leaving Yarmouth now, so he'll be a while. So I got to spin in to town for a quick minute. Gotta buckle up, Buttercup. Well, good morning guys. It's the next day. I'm so sorry I didn't get this video up last night, so I'm going to try to throw a double header. Oh, the screen's, it's really foggy and misty when I go inside. We're getting fogged out. Just hold on a minute, guys. I gotta wipe the screen off. There, that's a little better. So we've come full circle. Mally's making our morning smoothie again. With banana, blueberries. Did you put broccoli in it this time or no?
No.
No. Just banana and blueberries, so, and a little water.
And pepper.
And peppers, yes, that's right.
Bananas.
And bananas, yes. Anyways, I promise we're going to do that teacup chat here in a little while, but I need to have a coffee first. And I was thinking I'll have my coffee in my teacup, but no. My teacup is my teacup, and my coffee cup is my coffee cup. So I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to switch out the dishes. I got the yeah, I have the house loaded to the brim, honestly. So
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded. Mally. She looks so pretty. Ignore the mess in my kitchen, guys. I haven't done a cleanup. She got up and had a shower this morning. Look at her hair. So pretty curly. Can you give Maze a little splash? And yeah, it's very pretty. Cover your mouth, Bob. Let Maze do a taste test. Just a little bit, Mally. You taste it and see, Maze. Tell us what it's like.
Drink it.
You hear the babies out there giggling.
How is it? Good.
Is it good? His face looks a little
Like,
skewed up. Does it? Okay, guys, I'll be back. Yep. It's gonna be a good one. Alright, coffee done. Oh, Mally's bringing down a basket full of laundry. And there's some laundry there to do. I just wanted to show you the before. All the stuff. Hip hip hooray. So, yeah, wipe this up in a jiffy and move forward. Alright, load number 1 for the day. So those are the clothes from yesterday I didn't get a chance to fold. So I'm going to try to tackle those, so any clothes I wash today will be fresh clothes that were just washed. And Mally's going to help me. There we have it. First basket. That's our big mother of a basket. But I have probably 2 or 3 more loads of laundry to wash today. I got one in the dryer now because I'm washing some bedding today too. That's why I have a couple extra loads. But yeah, I'll just get these guys to come get their laundry and we'll be moving forward. Oh, Mally volunteered to make lunch, so her payment is a can of pop down from the store. So, and Maze is the cheese thief. But she wanted to make that mac and cheese again, only she's using up noodles that we had in the cupboard for a long time. They're like spaghetti noodles, only like they're macaroni noodles, only long like spaghetti noodles. And I know my husband probably bought them, just they might have been in with the spaghetti noodles. My husband likes spaghetti noodles the best. And yeah, he got a bunch of spaghetti noodles, I don't know, last month or a couple months ago. And there was two boxes of those. So I know I had cooked one a while ago and she's using that up. So that's good. It's good. And all it cost me was $1 to get her to make, well, she volunteered. So I had to go down and get something from the store and, you know, $1. So there you go. Babies are just taking a nap now. I'm trying to think of, it's been a frenzy of a morning. We folded that laundry. There's another load in the wash. No, the third load is in the wash now. There's one laundry basket in the laundry room that's wet. I need to put in the dryer. But I hung up the jeans and the towels. And I'm just going to keep on trucking. Alright guys, I'm just going up to the attic. I think I showed you in an old video. I don't have the light on up here, but it's a terrible shape. It's huge. But this is all Christmas stuff. Like, and decorations and things. This side of the attic is usually where I have it all cleared away and furnished, you know, play furnished and stuff. So I'll show you a picture if I can find one. But I'm coming up here to find Easter eggs. The Easter Bunny hides things in Easter, like those little plastic Easter eggs, and we just have them ready for him when he comes, so I need to find them. Time to empty the dishwasher again. Well, it's the second time today. I emptied it this morning, and this is the other dishes, and then I'll have it ready for supper dishes. Hip hip hooray. Alright guys, it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to start making supper. My husband and my teenager went down to his family's house because they do Fish Friday. The rest of us are allergic to fish, so we don't go. So I have these in the fridge. I have to cook them up. This one was $7.86. That one was $7.80. I'm going to just fry them up and either do potatoes or fries. Hopefully I have some fries because I don't feel like peeling potatoes today. But we'll see. I think I'm just going to do one package because there's a lot of pork. So I just put the other one in the freezer. So 3 in that one, 2 in that one with a little salt and pepper. Just sizzle sizzle, and that'll be that. Alright, when they're just about all done, I move them all into one pan, put a little water in it, put the cover on it, and let it steam for a little bit. Then I take the cover off until the water evaporates. And if I really wanted to, I could make a gravy with that stuff in the bottom. I would just take the meat out and make a gravy, but I don't have fries, and I'm not peeling potatoes, so I think I'm just going to have a bunch of vegetables and maybe some pickles if they want some. But it's going to be food, and it's going to be whole food, and that's what we're having. And just a time check, it's 3:26. I don't find pork takes very long to cook at all. We're not huge pork fans. Pork chops are good sometimes. They are. I'm not dissing it or anything, or ham, but it was cheap. It was a large family pack, and I'm feeding my family, so yeah. We don't eat till around 5, but that's done. I'm just going to shut it off and put the cover on. It will stay warm. I can warm it back up just around 4:45, and then I'll dish it out. And all the vegetables that I mentioned are all ones that I can myself. Like I'll get some corn and some peas and some beans and some carrots, and I have some dill pickles up here as a little bonus if they want them. Which most likely they will. They would eat pickles all day long if I let them, so that's what it's going to be. So we don't need any potatoes or fries. You know, we'll make do. It's okay, you know. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Dad stopped out today and he brought some little cupcakes. They were probably left over from St. Patrick's Day, I'm assuming. It doesn't say that on there, but it has like the little clover, but I'm assuming. Best due before April 3rd, so we're all good. They're mint cupcakes, and he also brought out his regular treats. He always brings treats to the kids. It's funny. That's what papas do, right? He buys little bags of chips and little Easter candies, and he brought out some cookies my good friend Velva had, or made shortbread cookies, and oh my gosh, I love shortbread cookies. That and chocolate chip cookies are my absolute favorite. So when I have the tea after supper, after the babies go to bed and all that stuff, I'm gonna have a couple cookies with you. I know this is a long video. It's double header, guys. It's 2 days, but you know, what you gonna do? I didn't want to put up one yesterday. Well, I fell asleep. That's what happened. And I got up at 1. I'm like, oh my goodness. Had to make a pit, you know, like a, you know, how we older people wake up and have to go to the washroom and stuff like that. I'm just like, I'm just gonna squish it all together. So yeah, buckle up. If you're still hanging in there watching this video, high five, guys. But I'll be back in a little bit. Going down to the basement to get some veggies. Mallory said she'd go, but I'll go out. I know I brought you guys down here a few times, but I do plan on, I'll take some flash pictures so you can see some of my goods, but oh, it just doesn't, I need to come down with a flashlight or something. Our basement is super old, where our house is super old. I got so many canned goods down here. I need to have a happy spot down here and have them all nicely organized on a shelf. Someday. It's on my wish list. Alright, there's supper. Mally's, Misha's, Maziah's, Maze's, Little Guy's. And my husband just got home. He brought me a coffee. And then Papa's cupcakes for dessert.
Yeah.
That's not too shabby, I don't think.
And he got cookies and chips.
Alright, friends, I finally have a minute to sit down and do the mail call. You don't understand how hard it's been for me to not open these cards, but I like to share them with you guys. But, got one of my pretty teacups. I got my pretty yellow and gold one. My good friend Tammy, who comments on a lot of my videos, Tammy, you know who you are, put a request in for the yellow teacup she's seen in one of my videos. So I'm thinking it's this one that you're talking about, and she was so excited to come out of the cabinet today. But I'll show you up close. And I took some pictures too. It's like a yellow base with gold flowers. It's beautiful. I have another one similar to that, but she's a little bit different. She'll come out another day. The handle is completely gold. There's gold around the top. There's gold around the bottom. And on the inside of this cup, the tea is covering it now, but there's a flower on the inside. On the side, it's kind of like the flower that's there. Oh, skedaddle, bub, skedaddle. And this one is Windsor bone china, made in England. And on the bottom, I took a picture of it. Oh, I don't want to spin. It has marker, you know, gold marker. It says 1370/89/A with a little figure. So maybe it's from 1989. I can't imagine it being from 1370, but could you imagine? You never know. But anyways, let's take our first sip. It's been a busy past couple of days. I haven't had a chance to sit down and do any of my letters the past week and a half. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm not losing your letters or anything like that. It's just been crazy busy. But let's jump right in here. This one is from my good friend Alma, and I've gotten stuff from her before. When I seen your name, I'm like, oh my goodness, you're right on top of things. And Alma is from New Brunswick, St. George, New Brunswick. So she's a maritimer. That's the neighboring province. You can actually catch a ferry here in Digby that goes over to St. John, New Brunswick. I don't know how close that is to St. George. But I know this isn't a card, or I can't imagine, I think it's a letter. So I just thought I'd let you know I got your letter. Happy days, happy days. And I should have said at the top of the morning, Happy Good Friday to all my friends out there, and for all those people out in the internet world, happy Good Friday to everybody that celebrates it, honestly. So I'm not going to read the letter, but I'm going to read the letter, just not on camera. Oh, but she signed it. I'll show you. Put a little butterfly. Thank you, Alma. I'll read this after, I certainly will. Friday night fun for me. Yeah, I love having a house full of ruckus and stuff, but I find it challenging to even have a moment's peace and quiet, to say the least, around here. This one is from V. Perkins, and I've gotten stuff from you before too. From Calgary, Alberta. And this is another Canadian lady, not Maritimer, but, well, maybe you lived in the Maritimes, I forget. But my brother and his family live out in Red Deer, Alberta, so I know that's a couple of hours at least from there. Oh, it's an Easter card. Oh, just for you at Easter. Oh, there's a letter. Whatever traditions and memories you love, whatever you're planning to do, may all of the joys that are dear to your heart be a part of this Easter for you. Happy Easter and springtime too. Love, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much. And a wonderful letter. I won't cover it, but it's all colorful border. Pretty, pretty, pretty. If I search through that attic, I bet you I'll find all my pretty paper that I used to have. So I'll be able to use that. But I'll show you guys the card. Look at this. Flower pots and baskets, or, yeah, basket, bunny, butterflies, chicks. And they all sparkle. I'm going to go put it out there on that clothesline thing, or card hanger thing out in my living room after. Thank you, Vicky, so much. I love it. I haven't done a mail call in a little while. This really perks me up a little bit. Not that I was down, but just slows me down and makes me realize I'm an individual too, and I'm not just a mommy or a ping pong ball bouncing around a house. I can have my own friends too, and this is for me and all my family, and thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. This one is from Sharon K. from Kearney, NC, North Carolina. I'm thinking that's where it must be. Oh, that's a long ways away. Sharon, and it's a beautiful card. It's like a grayish, bluish, I'm not sure. Has a little gold sticker on it. Looks like it's a hummingbird on there. We get lots of hummingbirds around here in the summer. They'll be coming soon. I need another sip of that tea. That's good. I drank that coffee a little while ago, but there's nothing like a good cup of tea when you just want to slow down a minute. I haven't put the babies to bed yet. I will in about a half hour, but they're content right now, so that's all that matters. I don't want to tear the card. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Is that just part of the... Oh, that's just part of the envelope. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Sharon. Oh, my goodness. Sharon wrote like a nice... It doesn't have a saying for the card, but a nice little note in here, so I won't read it now. But look at this magical card. Look at all those butterflies. And the wings, if you can see, have little gems in it. It's almost like butterfly kisses on the, carrying butterfly kisses to us. And on the back, isn't that wonderful? Oh, Sharon, thank you so much. And on the inside, put little stickers. Oh, the kids are gonna love this one. Love both of them, really. Easter, Easter, Easter. And the card is by Christopher Vine. Must be his or hers design. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll put that other one out right now. But yeah, Easter weekend. tomorrow I'm thinking I'm going to do some eggs with the kids. I haven't told them yet, so hopefully they're not hearing me because they'll hound me about that tonight. And I'm not doing it tonight, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So we'll have a more on track video tomorrow. This one I'm trying to speed up just because I think it's going to be a long one. But it was nice to see my dad today. My sister-in-law stopped in yesterday on her way home from Halifax and picked up my son. So he stayed another night down, like where my husband's family's from and stuff. And all that chicken Alfredo tetrazzini stuff is completely gone. And today was the mac and cheese and the pork chops. There's a couple of pork chops left, but the rest of the stuff was all gobbled up. So my husband can have some tomorrow if he wants some, but he's not eating it tonight. But it's all good. It's all good. But cheers, guys. Oh, she's happy to be out. I'm going to drink it all so you can see the inside. This one has a few tea stains on the inside, and I don't mind. I washed it and stuff, but I bet you she could tell a lot of stories, I bet. I bet she could. Yeah. I'll have to break out the other one that's kind of similar to this, but instead of having the yellow background like this one does, I think it's a white background with gold flowers, but there's a lot of gold flowers like this one, so it's hard to... At quick sight, it just looks like a gold teacup, but this one's yellow and gold. The other one's, I think, white and gold. Not too hot, not too cold. Just right, like Goldilocks. Oh, that's good. I need to get a teapot sometime and bust that out so we can have a long chit chat. But see the flower in there? Isn't that nice? I should have turned it this way, so maybe I was turning it this way, I forget. But to look at the flower when you take a sip. But yes, thanks so much for joining me and hanging in there and sending me the cards or sending me the love, and I want to send it right back to you. I really do. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, Easter, if you celebrate Easter. If you don't, I just want you to have a wonderful weekend anyways. I am coming back tomorrow, though. Don't worry, I am. But just in case you don't happen to stop by tomorrow, I want to send my love tonight, too. But, yeah, peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. If not, that's okay, too. Positive vibes your way anyways. Yeah, stop back tomorrow, and we'll be coloring some eggs, I think. I got a rinky-dink Easter tablecloth, and we'll have a few little treats and the kids and all that kind of jazz, so it should be a good time, I think. A little work, but a lot of fun. It's worth it. Maybe I'll have an Easter tea party with them. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, Easter tea party tomorrow. Come back. You guys are invited. I'll get you guys out a teacup too. All right, guys, have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.